Okay, everybody. We're back. Just getting my little... Whoops. Getting my monitor going. The volume went by mistake. I'm gonna get used to it being on that side just in time for this game to end. Okay. It's Flame Sword, Light Shield, Erdrick Armor. I already rescued the princess. So that's not really relevant. I've got the token, I've got the princess's love, I have the rainbow drop. I could probably put the token away. I don't think I need it anymore. I think Cantlin had a bank. I think it did. It's been a little bit since I played. Let's see. What's been going on since then? Not a whole lot. I've been pretty busy. Played a lot more Pokemon. ZA if it tickles your fancy. Not too bad. I've been enjoying it. I think I'm about maybe somewhere between half and 3/4 done with the main story. It's cute. It's not a battle system that's going to resonate with me long term, but I think it's really creative, the things that they're trying and doing, and Lord knows that anything that changes or steps away from the status quo in Pokemon is a good thing. So okay, I thought it was going to be that my nemesis. You know, if I get it to heal more. Ooh, a metal slime. My nemesis. One is my max HP. Wow. Gotta say, these guys are a little bit more chumpy than they used to be. I used to be more afraid of them. But I think that they used to dodge more. I feel like they were balanced to dodge less in this version. Or I've just gotten lucky. It's one or the other. Can't believe I lost to the friggin' Armored Knight. I feel like I'm so strong. Yeah, like I'm even one-shotting Shadow Knights. I'm gonna get this new sword, and then I'm just gonna go for it again. Having the healing from the armor is a nice to have, but it does feel a little extra. Because I think the actual healing done by the armor, or the actual defense of the armor is not too different, but it might have better. It might have better stats for the breath attacks, but he doesn't do breath attacks, does he? He does magic attacks, maybe? Okay, so I'm actually at like 8,000 gold. I don't need the token of Roto. I don't think I need to hang on to the Princess's Love. Let me just double check what else I have in there. Fairy Flute, which I don't need. No, I'm going to deposit my 4,000 gold. So that means, okay, I'm in much better shape than I thought for. I think last time I was here, I forgot that I had gold stored. I need 9,800, and I'm at about 8,000. So I need 2,000. That's nothing. I'll be there quick as a whip. Quick as a lick. So what I have in there is 7,000. So I need 2,800. So I'm going to go for 3,000, and then I'll be done. And I'll go for the armor. I think I'm supposed to stop spell these guys. $1,014. Whoa. So these guys can wipe out 30 HP in one go. Okay, but if stop spell misses, it puts me in a real bad spot. I think it's probably better to just attack twice. Dragon. They should show gold on this status screen. So much faster than the Nintendo. These guys are a stop spell for sure, I think. Because they do heal more. If they get a chance. Gosh, these guys hit so hard. Those Halcyon heal more days, and also those days when you could count on going first. Low key, like the thing that makes the uncertainty so high. I mean, you know, it's just strategy. I mean, the game would be too easy if you didn't have to think about it at all, but I have still died 3 times in this game. These guys are my friends now. I just see these guys only. I booted up a little bit of Dragon Quest VIII on my 3DS today, just to double check that everything was still fine and that it worked. Got me excited to play it. That's a long ways away from me, though. But people do really like that one. That one's kind of a favorite. I've never played it for more than 2 or 3 hours. Okay, I was about to say, whew. I didn't pay attention to the king when I started up. And I put away the princess item. Okay, time to get back to town. This is sleep at the inn o'clock. And actually, withdraw money and buy your sword o'clock. Alright. It is nice to have the accelerated pace, so to speak. There's really no need to keep this. let's get some herbs. Even though I think that the guy hits way too hard for this to really be effective. Isn't there an herb vendor somewhere in here? She sells fairy dust, doesn't she? No herbs, huh? Maybe this guy. It's the same. It's the same. I think she just sells the pixie dust or holy water. Alright, I guess no herbs. If I die, I'll buy some herbs in Breckenary. Or gotta open my book. Ratatome. I do think that these are the names that they used in the Game Boy port, because when you see people talk about this game, those are the names that they use. Like I saw somebody talking about Ratatome. And I was like, oh, geez, I never slept. Definitely don't want to fight this guy on no mana. Much better. All right, now we take on the Armored Knight. I have a good feeling about this. Not this Armored Knight, though. It's Axe Knight. Axe Knight is what they're called. That's right. Nice. One shot. Okay, good. I was feeling like maybe I missed more with this weapon, but I don't think I do. I think it was just an illusion, Michael. This extra offense, I think, is going to be useful. I think my strategy before the last game was to stop spell him because he sleeps you. And I think that that's still an important thing to do. But we'll see. Alright, always coming from the same spot, huh? Maybe I should have just run from this guy instead of trying to squeeze out a little extra XP. Maybe not. 4, 6, 3, 5 HP, 21 MP. Jeezy Pete's. The XP gains are wild in this game. Alright, that's where I'm going. I was sort of hoping for heal more, but didn't get it. Demon Knight. Alright. He's sealed. I need a heal after this one. Oh man, am I trapped in a loop? Not quite. I can get out of it. Just need to get a couple more low rolls. If I can be at least 48, I'll go for it. Now I'm getting greedy. I'm gonna go for one more low roll of like 22 or something. I should have just attacked. I had him on the ropes. Armor Roto. Ka-chow! That's not how you do it. Flame Sword, Armor of Roto. Iron Shield. And so, now I don't take damage walking through here, and I heal up every step. How about that? We did it. Armor of Roto, Erdrick's Armor, whatever you want to call it, it's acquired. Ooh, Metal Slime. Come on. I wonder if this works. I'll never know. Got too cute. Oh, let's try it out. Huh. That was a bummer. But I'll just attack next time I see one. I wonder if I should hang out down there for a little bit after I heal up. Because the experience is good, although I'm more chasing the money. And the safety of being by Cantlin is sort of can't be beat. Cantlin been beat, or Mercado, or what do they call it here? No, Kaido. My book was a little bit too far off to the side. No, Kaido. It sure is nice too, not really having to worry about the healing quite so much with the auto heal. Let's see, I'm at 83 health now. Oh, it is just one. I thought it was more than that. It felt like it was more. Gotta get that MP up though. Alright, we're at 2,000 gold and we have to get to about 148,000, I believe, for the shield. The shield is important though. We need to max out our defense. Let's see just how useless the flame sword as an item is again. No, that's a waste of... That's a potential. I could die, like, goofing off. Does it show if I just stand still for a second? No. No gold, which is a mistake. So, if I'm getting about, let's say, an average of 160 gold per encounter, we could even say 150. That should be 1,500 after 10. And 15,000. Isn't that what I need to get to after 100? Do I really need to fight 100 battles? Maybe I do. That's a bummer. I don't think I have anything else to sell, so... Every 10 is 1,000, let's say. I'm going to do that 14 times. It's about 150 enemies. Oh well. It goes faster in this version. Because believe it or not, I think the amounts are exactly the same in the old version, but the gold is a fraction of this. It sure is nice to have been able to sort of skip getting the magic armor. I was lucky. Okay, so what I need to do is get this shield and then put the rainbow drop down. Make the rainbow bridge, which is something else. I think it's what you call it when your dog or cat dies, but they took the rainbow bridge to a farm upstate. But I've seen it called that in enough places that I'm like, I think that's the agreed upon term. Even if I don't want to think about my poor dog dying. Dude's such a neurotic freak, but I love him. Third of the way there. It is funny that we had Puff Puff in this game. I think that you can take the princess there. So maybe the next port of this that I play, I think it's the phone port. I'll take her there. The thing that I think I will have a hard time getting my hands on is the feature phone port, because it's impossible to find, and even just getting information about it, like you look up Dragon Quest, mobile, and it's talking about the iOS and Android ports, and it's not what I'm looking for. Maybe I need to start using the year when I try and Google. That I already have. But I have to get my hands on the other one. If I even can. If not, I'm just going to have to look into it. And I got my hands on the Wii 25th anniversary, which is just this. I'm 90% sure it's just the Dragon Quest 1+2. Dragon Quest 1+2 SNES version. And then it also has the Famicom version on it. And it has some production materials. So when it comes time for that, I'll just, boot it up with the production materials and we can enjoy that. But when it comes time to actually play it, I might play it for all of a minute or two. I'd be intrigued if it's just the straight up Famicom version, like the Crab Walk version, or if they've adapted the original version to be more like the Nintendo port. That was what I wanted to look at, and instead I ended up booting up Dragon Quest 3. I'll try it on my own another time. But that's the plan, short term. And once we sort of take a look at that version and whatever I can get going for the phone version, after that, then it's just the actual modern iOS Android version. Which, it'll mean no webcam, which not a big deal. And I'll just be playing it on my phone. If I did have the webcam, you'd just be looking up at my face, I did get a cable for it. What did I do with it? It's over here somewhere. So it's HDMI on one end, USB-C on the other. I can plug it into my phone. Output. I tested it out a little bit too. It would be nice. I have to keep an eye on my HP for this one because it came a little bit sooner. I guess I didn't have to look that closely. It would have been neat if they had hid items on the map. But I get it too. It's... If you hid items on the map, you'd have to, give some sort of signposting so that players would know to even look for it. Because I could just go stand in a spot and search everywhere on the map, but it wouldn't really be fair if I had no real reason to do it. Halfway. I could also theoretically... Well, I just don't know how much my shield is actually worth, because I could stop at some point when I'm close and sell the shield. But if I sold it prematurely, I'd find myself in a worse spot for grinding. Level 17, speed by 8, vitality by 4, max HP by 8, max MP by 5. Learn to heal more, just in time to fight the Demon Knight. he said sarcastically. $104. Look at us. And Healmore is a drastically better spell. You know, I played Dragon Quest Builders before I played Dragon Quest and Dragon Warrior. And having played Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior, this is the third time now, because I played it once on the mobile phone. And then you saw me play it, if you're a dedicated fan here on the channel. And then now this is the third one. I'm really starting to get a feel for the towns, for the area, for Tantagal and Cantland, which I'm kind of surprised that they had this sort of second wave of localization, and they went with Lodo, and they went with like all these. Well, I'm not surprised that they went with Lodo, because they didn't release the Super Nintendo port. They released the Game Boy Color port. And I don't know that you could comfortably have Lodo, which I forgot all about that port. That's actually got to get mixed in here. That's next, I think. I don't know that you could have Lodo comfortably written on, or Erdrick comfortably written on the screen. I think you have to be Lodo just for the space constraints on the screen. Anyway, so that port has like all of these funky translations, and I think that's why this translation goes with those names. But I don't know when this translation came out. Like, I know that this is like a patch on top of the RPG source or RPG 1 or something translation. But I don't know when that one finished, but it almost certainly had to have been after the Game Boy Color port. When you think of the nascent internet, it's just what it seems like it would have been. Oh wow, a 3-hitter. Now that I have Erdrick's armor, or Lodo's armor, and I guess I can sell my old armor too. And heal more. I don't fear anything. It's not going to be like $4,000 worth of armor, but I should sell it just because I'm not going to have to come back into the city at the rate that I'm killing stuff. It's not bad. It's a nice little boost. $400. All right, we're close. I do plan on getting a decent amount of streaming done this weekend. So, at the pace that we're going, I think I should be defeating the Dragon Lord or Lord Draco or whatever they call it in this translation on Thursday. I think that's right. And if not Friday, and going for the next port on Friday or Saturday, which I think is the one that I think it is. Let's check it out while I'm doing this. Okay, Dragon Quest. Let me get up to Super Famicom after Dragon Quest V. Oh, and the next one isn't... Wait, so this port came out in 1993, and the Game Boy Color one didn't come out until 1999. How about that? But it kind of makes sense that it comes out after Dragon Quest Monsters, because it's gonna popularize it for where's the Wii one? That one's not it. There it is. But where's the phone one? Here's the Wii one in 2011. Did I just not write it down? I think I must not have. I need to go back and fix that. I think I just sort of was just saying, well, I'm not going to be able to find it, so who cares? But yeah, I think the next version of this game is the Game Boy Color one. Oh wow, we're really close now. The reason why I have like zero desire to get extra gold is because there's nothing to buy after this. I guess there's like herbs. I should buy herbs, but realistically, there's nothing to buy after this. Oh, that was a Nintendo encounter rate. Nintendo. Actually, I have to pay attention to my HP for one. But not anymore. They still do hit pretty hard, and that makes me a little bit concerned about the Dragon Lord's castle, but... well, I guess I'm going to get a little bit more defense, so that's something. And then my level by the time I fight the Dragon Lord should be a little bit higher. I think one more... actually, was it 400? I'm going to do one more battle, and then I'm going to go into the city. just in case it was less than 400. Okay. Oh, wait, I have to sell the other one. Mirror shield. I call it the light shield. That's the wrong thing. We replace our keys. I think that's it. Whoa. Okay. Zooming home. Let's get our MP back up. Save. No, I don't need to save. What am I going to save for? If I die, I'll just go right back to here, and I'll save. That's the answer. I always want the shop to actually be closer to the entrance to the town, not all the way down here. Do I actually want to use torches? I don't think I do. No, I don't. I like having the extra visibility of Radiant. Okay. It's so funny that our helmet has horns on it. Let's look at this one more time. It's not even that powerful. I wonder if we should add a counter for metal slimes defeated. It's still 0. That's an idea for next time. I'll write it down. If I felt like actually going through the footage and counting how many we missed, that'd be fun too, like a ratio, but it's not worth it. Let's go for the sword. The thing is, do I remember how to get to the sword? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Glad I memorized this. excited to see the little cutscene for the rainbow drop. Because I don't think I had it last time. I think I was unable to get it or something, or I forgot that I had to get it synthesized. Okay, guys, come on. All right, here we go. Well, that's nice. We're right back with Killer Wolves. The real question is, do I go for the sword or do I explore the other doors, even though I know they don't lead anywhere? Why don't I go for it? ¿Por qué no los dos, huh? You gotta learn to heal more if you want to survive, man. I'm so excited to see if this version changes the swamps into, like, not swamp. Ooh, that's nice. Level 18. Strength increased by 13, speed by 6, vitality by 3, max HP by 13, max MP by 7. It's pretty good. This is more epic. Very cool. Here we go. Oh, it's all swamp out there. I was like, what is that? What's that color? Really, only 117, my max. I was hoping to be a little bit higher. But that's what it is. Oh, man. Just as much of a dead end as before. I was hoping for maybe a seed, something. Just a waste of time. Can I get to the other one from here? It's so funny. Like, the encounter rate was so much higher on the Famicom, or the Nintendo, that I was just like, I couldn't have gotten away with just walking around. I guess the next time I come back to the castle, I'll go to that side, because I can search that stuff. I found a hidden staircase. I forgot that I wanted to search on the front side first. Oh well. There it is. Okay. like vaguely remember the route. But now it looks different enough that I'm like, do I know the route? Oh, it's this guy again. The non-boss versions are much easier for sure. Of these two. I do like that Dragon Quest is pretty serious about its dragons, so to speak. You know, like, they're not fodder. I mean, there are fodder enemies right now, but they're still tough. I don't know. And, like, when I was fighting them in 11, they were tough, too. I mean, we kind of turned around. I had the map before, and I felt like I really knew it, but I guess that's the only entrance. So I'm trying to get a very specific set of stairs. I think. Oh, I might have to pull up a map. No, I can do it. This is much easier than before. Gold is useless in here. Stone Man. I remember these guys. I remember him being tough too. And they remain tough. That's pretty good. All things considered. The HP really balloons up so fast. I thought I was gonna have to heal in the next fight, but I was already all the way up to max. Here's where I sort of lose track of what the right thing to do is. Is this to take that staircase? Is this just a red herring? No. Sure ain't. Very nice. It is nice of them to put these little icons on the ground to be like, FYI, you're going kind of the right way. Does this one lead to the Dragon Lord? Because if it does... No, I think this is the infinite hallway. Yeah, this is the infinite hallway. Sneaky, pretty sneaky, sis. Ouch. Definitely hitting harder. There's another staircase that was like around the corner. That was the right one. It looks like the map is different. Hades Night. Hades Night, here to tell me I'm not ready to fight the Dragon Lord. It's Hades' night, actually. Does seem more legit. Darth Dragon. I am your father. No! Yeah, this is the right way. There he is. Hi, buddy. This one. Sorry. All right, Stone Man. This, like, faster speed is a little bit concerning, but still not quite... Wait, how do I get to the treasure room? I was hoping I would get to the treasure room. Well, as much as I'd like to do this, I need to take just a quick moment, so I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll continue, see if we take on the Dragon Lord. I'm back. The missus requested a microwave quesadilla, so that's what I took a little break to do. But now it's time to almost certainly lose against the Dragon Lord. King Dragon, you have come, Dan. I am the King of Kings. He's Jesus. I'm King Dragon. I've been waiting for you, so you're the young man destined to arrive. If you want to be my ally, gosh, I'll give you half the world, Dan. What do you say? Won't you be my ally? Nope. What? You don't want half the world? How disappointing. Wouldn't you like to reconsider? Nope. Well then, by all means, try to defeat me. Foolish mortal, you will realize what true suffering is. Aw, he's not as derpy looking. It's not fair to try to put me to sleep. It's not nice. Heal more? What are we doing here, buddy? This is supposed to be a free fight. It doesn't work. Try one more time. I guess I'm just supposed to attrition him. I know I'm wasting heal mores on... I'm definitely not doing enough damage. It is nice that he's less of a pushover, but now I only have 54 HP for the I'll give you half a dark world. Now your journey is over. Get some rest. Wahaha. Dragon King. It seems you've died in battle. I'm not a harsh person, so I'll give you another chance. If you're wounded, make your way back to the town, take lodging at an inn. I pray that this does not happen again. 692. Yeah, dude. Has certainly been recorded. Alright, let's go for level 20. Let's take a quick second to update our quest log, so to speak. Can't believe we just got bodied so hard. Well, I can't believe it, but it's funny. Pretty funny. Okay. It does feel like not worth my time to fight anything on the way over there, but also feels not worth my AP to cast Repel. I guess I could have bought Holy Water, but it's kind of too late for that. Oh, how many keys do I have? 4. Gotta make sure not to get down to 0, or I have to go to Rimuldar before I go. And I could always regain keys in, as they call it in this game, Ratatome. Ratatome Sao Tome. It just makes me think of Ranma. Ranma Ratatome. Or I guess if I'm swapping, it's like Sanma Ratatome. It wasn't that many experience points to my next level, so I should be level 19 relatively quickly. I'll probably just start making my way down to the Dragon Lord. You know, there's no reason not to. Taking a quick look at the thermostat. So far, the furnace has only run for 30 minutes this fall, but it's coming. In fact, it'll probably be tonight that it'll run more thoroughly. You and the Dragon Lord, man. I guess I can write this down as a difference that they reworked. Sherlock approach. I suppose I should have written down what they called the castle in this version. I don't remember what they said it was. I think this bit where they decorate the routes that you're supposed to take does persist into the future ports as well. I won't expect that kind of hand-holding when I go back to Dragon Quest II, which was famously untuned and came out, I think, almost within a year of Dragon Quest, so could not have received that much polish. They don't leave this door open for me. Ugh. It does feel like a much more streamlined path, which is nice. Figured it was coming. Level 19, strength increased by 2, speed by 2, vitality by 1, max HP by 14, max MP by 6. Then Firebane. So my defense is now 104. It was a bummer when he just bodied me. Oh, I forgot to tip these up. Did I tap it twice? I think I did. That's your first one. I'm fairly certain I don't have the stats to actually win this battle, but I'll give it a shot. Level 19 is close. Kith Dragon. This must be the blue dragons that I didn't see last time. What the heck is a Kith Dragon? I think I'm on the same path that I was on last time, so I'm going the right way. It's funny that they kept the Garai grave more or less the same, but they changed this up a lot. On the one hand, I don't really blame them because this is sort of a miserably convoluted dungeon in the past, but still. Stone Man. I was thinking of Spoon Man, but butchering it, of course. This guy does hit reasonably hard. I'm getting a lot more of these guys than I got last time. Okay. I'm remembering this. Still need to get those levels, so that's why I'm not running from these battles, because if I try and take on the Dragon Lord at this level, and I run from everything, I'm just going to waste time. Because I know that I'm fairly certain that without some lucky rolls, I'm not winning this battle, so it doesn't do me any good to skip any of this and skip the experience. I guess it was this one that I took. Now I'm a little bit turned around. I felt straightforward, but it might just be because I took a really lucky path. No. Oh, this is the looping path. It's the other one, it's the down one. This way. Demon Knight. Demon Knight defeated. Defend? I wonder if I was supposed to take a right. We'll see. Yes, I was, because that just looped me right around. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking familiar now. An ambush. No fire beams. Yep, here we go. These stone men keep me from getting up to max HP. If these wizards were just a little bit more free. Alright, now we're getting a good encounter rate to get away with it. Here we are. And I'm max HP. Got some treasure so that I can lose it when I die. Sneak attack. Hades is night. This game is pretty generous about giving you a key almost every time that you use one, so let's see if they continue the trend. That's a useless item. It's fine, but I don't really need it. Thanks, game. Magic key. Maybe some seeds would be nice. Don't need the gold. An herb, but I can't hold it. Yes. Goodbye, curse belt. Magic nut is not exactly what I want right now, but it's fine. It'll give me one more heal. Or something like that when I'm actually the right level where I can take this on. Unless I level on the way, that would be nice. Even then, I don't know that I have enough heals to do it. Darth Dragon. Of course, I got 0 crits on the Dragon Lord, or King Dragon as he likes to call himself. The King of Kings. The Son of God. It's hilarious that he called himself the King of Kings. I don't think that any American localizer would go that route by default. Wizard. I knew I was going to get it. Level 20. Strength increased by 5. Speed increased by 2. Vitality increased by 1. Max HP by 7. Max MP by 12. Alright, I should be max HP at this point. Yeah. not sure that I'm going to be strong enough to do this, but we're going to go for it. And King Dragon. No. No. Foolish mortal. Alright, Dragon King. Come on, man. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Just go down, man. Not cool. Stop trying to put me to sleep. That's cheating. Okay. I know he can take out 50 damage in a single hit, so I'll give you half a dark world. Now your journey is over. Get some rest. Wahaha! Dragon King. 33. 50 damage. As long as I'm above 50 damage. 12 damage. He doesn't heal. I'm not going to overheal. And you have to worry about him going first, because it looks like he can. 42, 53, might be dead. Fuck. I'm strong enough to kill him. I feel like I was on pace. You just have to maybe not let yourself get into that position. It's 10 o'clock. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting another level before my next fight with him. But I feel like I'm in a good spot. Oh yeah. I say we give it one more go. Even though I'm pretty sure we can just do it at this point. It's just, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get there, so. It is one of the, I mean, on the one hand, it's very nice that this game is not of the Final Fantasy school, where every time that I died, I would just lose all my progress. So like the fact that I gained a level on the way up to the Dragon Lord would have been wiped out. And if it had just been bad rolls, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have lost all the experience that I gained. So that's like obviously one way that these games handle it, and not the ideal way. And I guess in Final Fantasy, I think you can only save on the world map, maybe. So like that's a little bit nicer to be like on the world map outside of the Dragon Lord's castle, King Dragon's castle, and not have to walk all the way back. You know, the walk of shame is tough. But at the same time, to trade losing all that progress isn't, it's not worth it. I'd much rather keep my experience. It's just, por qué no los dos, right? Like, to have been able to save at a, some point nearby enough would be nice. But even in modern Dragon Quest, well, the difference is that in modern Dragon Quest, you have autosaves, and it'll let you restart a battle from where you were. So if you die, you can just brush yourself off and try again. But, you know, that comes with the minor cost of just banging your head against the same fight when you might not be able to do it. You might want to go train. But on the other hand, being able to just sort of be put right outside the battle means you can just walk away and give it another shot later. You know, like train up and try again. So I know with Dragon Quest XI, which I beat on Draconian mode, which was tough, I had to sort of go back and forth and try different strategies and re-spec my guys, because some bosses required some stricter configurations. Oh shoot, how many? Okay, I should be able to re-up on my keys. I'll feel real dumb if I forget to do it and I lose this attempt, and then I find myself having to leave and go to Rimmildar. Not that it's that far, but it's annoying. It's too bad I can't goose my agility. I just have what I have until I level up. Because I'd like to be able to more comfortably rely on being ahead of the Dragon King. Not about to go into the chest or anything, but I have to remember, or like go into the treasure room again, but I have to remember not to try and do that. I started reading the, well, okay. So, I think the last time I was talking about books that I was reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. It was pretty good. I think they get better as they go along. You know, the first one was a little bit juvenile, but like the themes develop over time and actually are pretty good, you know, about exploitation and the ways that society chews up and spits out people and all that. So like that's kind of cool, but that was cool. And then after that, I had told my friend that I would read Red Rising because he said it was pretty good. So I checked that out. It was like a little Hunger Games-y kind of thing. Like a really... Well, I guess Hunger Games is really violent. You know, like a Hunger Games, but like if they killed each other? Oh, you're telling me that in Hunger Games they did kill each other. Okay. Well, anyway, I liked it. I have the next book now in my library queue because it's not like so good that I want to spend money on it. Like, I'm perfectly fine with borrowing it from the library, which is the best way to do anything. No, it's not this way. I knew it was the other way. So I like that. And then what I'm reading now is, I think it's called The Impossible Fortune. It's the latest Thursday Murder Club book. It's not bad. I'm still pretty early. You know, like, haven't even quite figured out what the mystery is. But, there's a practiced ease with which Richard Osman writes that's fun and not too serious and enjoyable. Kind of like in a Ted Lasso-y way. Which in some sense, it's not this one. Like, I recognize the limitations of Ted Lasso. It's feel good, but it's like almost a little too feel good. I don't know. I like Ted Lasso, but I think that the subsequent seasons past the first one could never quite live up to the excellence of the first one. We didn't even finish the third season, but I heard such miserable things, and the pandemic was sort of wearing down, and we bought our new house, and it's just, you know, we were watching it with Katie's parents for a while, and it just isn't. Actually, I think it was more the new baby than the new house, but I just never sort of got around to watching it or finishing it. And since I don't have Apple TV Plus, I know that Katie sometimes borrows it from her sister, but I honestly don't even spend enough time watching TV nowadays. I focus a little bit too much on playing video games and cooking and stuff like that to watch a whole lot of TV, but I would finish it just to finish it. But what I'm more interested in is stuff like Slow Horses, which Katie is a big fan of, but I haven't seen more than like an episode. I don't think I've come close to 30 or 40 enemies, which is what I need for it to reach level 21. But I do think that if I fail this attempt, by the time I get back to the King Dragon, as he calls himself, I will be level 21. It's only a little embarrassing. And I only lost to the Dragon Lord last time because we got 2 turns in a row. That's the hard thing. You've come, Dan. I'm the King of Kings. I'm King Dragon. No thanks, man. No thanks, man. True suffering. Right. Let's have this one go down smooth. I wonder if you can even crit the Dragon Lord. I knew he had to heal. I was like, if he doesn't heal, he's dead. I'm pushing him a little bit. Copycat. You can crit him. Now your journey's over. Get some rest. Wahahaha. Instead of King Dragon, he's the Dragon King now. It's just like, if I try and prepare for being hit twice, I'm gonna overheal. I guess that was okay. I would have died. Yeah, I think I just have to be prepared for 2 hits. Which I didn't do just then. I could lose now. He's been low rolling a bunch of times in a row. Shoot. I did it! Dan takes the light orb from the Dragon Lord's hand. A dazzling light flowed out all around from the light orb. Peace returned to the world. They do the thing where the it's flowers. Oh, but they forgot to update the tiles. Game's a farce. 0 out of 10. Let's check out Rimuldar and see how they're handling it. And if it is more than just like the same 2 lines, we will make a tour. But if it's just the same 2 lines, then maybe I'll just teleport back to Ratatome. Do I have the light orb in my hand? But my HP isn't going up anymore, is it? At last you defeated King Dragon. Oh, I now feel it. Please watch over the fresh new world. Once again, peace and return to this land. Thank you very much. Thanks to you, pieces of return. Thank you very much. What? Pieces of return? I'm such an idiot. That totally surprised me. I wouldn't go so far as to call yourself an idiot. What am I trying to look at now? I didn't think that I would be living when peace returns to the country. I've lived a long life. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Yay, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Thanks to you, pieces of return, thank you very much. It's like not that interesting. Such is the ancient legend. When the world is wrapped in darkness, once again the descendant of Roto appears. Dan, you are a true hero from the bloodline of Roto. I can't believe it. You completed the King Dragon. You are a true hero. Now hurry back to Ratatouille Castle. The king has received the news and is awaiting your return. Thanks to your piece of return. Thank you very much. Certainly the king will be delighted. I hope so. I want to see if the people waiting for their SO have anything different to say. Oh, they've reunited. Aww. Finally, I met with Rock. He's always been disagreeable and stubborn. Huh? The flute that Rock had helped peace to return? Even if he's stubborn, he isn't that bad. Blush. Thank you very much. Thanks to you, I apologize to my girlfriend, so she likes me again. Whew! Yeah, well, that's kind of the key, bud. Apologize when you're wrong. Good for you. He's relieved to be alive even in a distant town. Hey, you're good looking. You really seem to be a man's man. All right. I knew that you would arrive. Thank you very much. It's like not that different, but it is kind of nice. I wonder what this dude's gonna say. This guy's such a curmudgeon. Oh, I love all the flowers in place of the swamp. Such a nice touch. Well done, Dan. I'm sure the Great Spirit Rubus would be delighted. Rubus was the person who created this land. She must have been watching over your journey. Wow, the first... Well... Okay. This is not the first mention of Rubus. But I don't think that Rubus was mentioned in the original Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior. I think that Rubus was first mentioned in Dragon Quest 2. And this is sort of backported in because of the history with Rubus in other games. Rubus is the name of the goddess. Let's see what's up in... Oh, I should have bought more keys. Oh, well. I don't ever go this way. Probably could have figured that out on my own. All right, let's go to Myra. Maida. I do think that the canon names are the these names. Yay, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Oops, that's not a door. You truly are a good man. I wish just for a bit that my husband could be like you. Sorry, guy. Thanks you pieces to return. Thank you very much. Last year defeated King Dragon. These are very refreshing world. Once good pieces return to this land. Thank you very much. I heard the news. People say that you can't tell much from appearances. I truly say that they're right. Thanks, guy. Can't believe it. You completely destroyed Teen Dragon. You're a true hero. I didn't think that I would be living when peace returned. Have lived a long life. Thank you, thank you. Some of these are repeats. More men would end up coming about. I'd love to meet some good men. It's just like a dream that peace returned, and today I don't feel like doing business. Truly, thank you very much. What? Pieces returned? I'm such an idiot. That totally surprised me. Wow, same as the other guy. I wonder how long it's been since I've been able to relax by soaking in the waters. Before when I would soak in these waters, my mind was filled with troubling thoughts. Wait, I forgot to talk to this guy. Yeah. How about that? Remember what I told you? The body of the sword is that of the legendary hero. The sword was entrusted to you to defeat King Dragon. That's a big deal. Hurrah, Hero Rhoda! Hurrah, Hero Dan! Do I use my key to get into here? Because I forgot to buy more keys. Why not? Oh, Dan, you're back. Riveting. I'm going to check in with the other guy, and then I'm going to teleport to Ratatouille. Ridiculous. Didn't expect to finish it today, but it just kind of, we were on a roll. And some of the conservative play helped me make it through. I must excuse myself for that time in which I wanted to test your strength. For sure you are the bravest son of Roto. You are the second coming of the legendary hero. Certainly the exploits of your journey will be handed to the future generations after you pass on. You are wonderful, Dan. Thank you. You can just take a quick little trip into here. Alright, I'm kind of tired of this. So in Streamline, this game kind of just runs so fast. Oh, the lovely Princess Laura. Could have held the Princess in my arms just like Dan. Alright, well, the soldiers are prepped for me. Can't go up this way. Last year, defeated King Dragon. Oh no, I feel like please watch for the fresh new world. Once again, please return to the land. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks to you, I'm relieved to be alive with no worries even in this distant town. Hey man, you defeated King Dragon. You kick ass. Whoa. Language. Quickly ready to the king. Do enjoy. Ah, Dan, the legend has come true. You are truly a descendant of the legendary warrior Roto. You are a suitable person to rule this world. What? You don't want to take the place of me and rule this country? You spoke out. No. If there's a country for me to rule, then it must be one that I will find myself. I see. If that's so, then don't let me stop you. Dan, please take care as you set out on your journey. Please wait for me. I can accompany you on your journey. Will you please take me with you? Yeah. I'm so happy. Come now then, Dan. Start your new journey. Gotta put back Yujihori, Toriyama, put back the thing. Put back the other thing, Koichi Sugiyama, Dogen Shibuya. Takanori Yamanori, Chiyoko Misumara. Sound cooperate. I don't think this is actually what's happening after. Shintaro Majima. I think it's just recapping my journey. Kohei Tamura. Manabu Yamana, Jinji Horagai, Yutaka Gyotaru, Sachiko Sugimura, Hiroshi Miyaoka. Where is the dragon? Taichi Nuzaka. Getting all this stuff. Yasuhiro Fukushima. SPF Spiff, Rod Morita, Dragon Lord. Archdemon. Mew. Chris RPG. And we return. Very nice. 1986. That's a pretty good port. I liked it. 1993. Very cool. RPG1. Yeah, they're the ones. 2002. That was after the Game Boy Color port. The end. Is this like a typical Super Nintendo game that I have to reset? I do believe it is. Well, well, well. Thank you for watching this episode of the Allgames Abbey project. I'm gonna boot up the Game Boy one just for kicks. See what it's like. I'll be back. $2000 is when it actually came out in the States, huh? Oof, this is tough. Tough on the eyes a little bit. Oh, they just have the prelude. Just want to see if it does anything. Nope. But it is kind of a newer version of it. It's not bad. Oh, and it has the end part. I don't think they all have this. I should check to see what the Super Nintendo one has. I'm gonna have to. I am eventually gonna want the whole thing, so I'm gonna end up recording all of these anyway. Nice though, not bad for a Game Boy. Oh. Look at the weird, goofy looking sprite. This is why I don't use Daniel for this series, because... Let's go with 2. Whoa! Oh, it's taking the Orb of Light. Abducting Princess Laura. I don't remember this in the Super Famicom version at all. There they go. That was cool. Welcome. In the distant past, the gods gave Loto the Light Orb. With it he drove away the monsters that lay siege to the land. The Draco Lord, evil incarnate, emerged from nowhere and sealed the sacred orb in darkness. Without it, darkness will swallow the world. Extinction will soon befall us. Brave Dan, we implore you to defeat Draco Lord and recover the light orb. Take what you find in the chests. They should help your quest. Speak to those in my chamber. They will give you worldly advice. Let us meet again, Brave Dan. Okay, so that's how you... Cool. When you are ready, come to me. I will be waiting, Dan. 120 Gs. The torch. And a key. Dan, do you know of Lady Laura? No. Lady Laura is the king's only child. After the queen's passing, she has been the king's source of support. So Queen died, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna break down some stuff. Now it's Loto, not Roto. Was it Laura, just L-O-R-A? It's been half a year since he was abducted by the foul monster. Wow, that's a long time. Tough, though the king makes no mention of it, I can't begin to imagine the torment he must be feeling. Dan, I beg you to rescue Lady Laura. Gwayland. Oh, you can push him away a little bit, yes. Dan, I beg you to rescue Lady Laura. If you checked all the chests, you should have found a key. It can be used only once. When you open the door with it, your journey will begin. When you leave the castle, you will see a town. Buy some weapons and armor there. If you're wounded in battle, return to a town and stay at an inn. What, like the one door in the world that doesn't come back after you use the key on it. This spray is so funny looking. If you record your progress in a journal, you can resume your quest from where you last recorded. If you want to take a rest, you should get the key to record your progress in a journal. I should not do too much because I am technically supposed to be, starting a new episode and all that. When you are ready, come to me. I will be waiting, Dan. Oh, I guess it hasn't set him up yet. I think I need to leave, I guess, first. Welcome to Tantago Castle. We're back to Tantago. Let's save and be done. I would have thought there would have been a quick save since it's a Game Boy game, but I guess not. Dan, it is good to see you. To reach the next level, 7 experience points are needed. Will you record your quest? Yes. Where should this be recorded? Your quest has been reported. Going on without rest? No. A seasoned warrior knows when to rest. Take all the rest you need. Dan, I will await your return. A seasoned YouTuber, viewer, streamer knows when to rest. Take all the rest you need, everybody. Year 2000. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I gotta change up my stuff for the Game Boy version.